In a major breakthrough, the Narcotics Control Bureau has cracked an entire cartel which was running through darknet. 22 individuals have been arrested. Four among them were women. This is nothing less than a Netflix series. And to talk about that, joining with me is NCB DG Gyaneshwar Singh. Sir, congratulations on this investigation. 4 months you guys have spent. If you could tell about the difficulties as well that you faced, because this was difficult because there were people who were using darknet, there were tech savvy people. What did the NCB do to ensure that everything is unearthed?
See, this module has particular uniqueness that all of them were very tech savvy and they were ahead of their times, ahead of the law enforcement agencies, I must admit. So first challenge was how to get more information about them, because they were using fake IDs, all virtual IDs. So it was very, very difficult to get to the real person. So this technology was the first challenge. Second, tracing the financial trail. And there were a lot of things to coordinate. Interzonal coordination within NCB. Then you have to coordinate with state police. Different agencies were involved. Foreign nationals were involved. So coordination again was a big challenge. And once it started, we arrested 22 people. There were 17 seizures in 4 cases. So it was a great marathon work done by team in which there were attempts on their life, but luckily no harm was caused. So credit goes to the team. It was a lot of difficulty that they conducted this operation successfully. Thank you.
So there were courier services that were misused. Obviously, there were loopholes. There are loopholes. How do you see that these solutions can be met so that probably we could make the system a little bit more secure so that these people also can't misuse it?
You see, as I told you, the concealment was very professional. And in fact, they sanitized the consignment so that it cannot be traced. And as the screening is random, it is not 100%. So many a times it goes unnoticed. So this security loophole was used, rather misused. And in few instances where the consignment was caught, since the KYC was fake, it was difficult to backtrack them. So this is the problem. We are in touch with courier agencies and India Post, and we are working out on the solution.
So there was a Bible, How to Dodge the NCB. If you could elaborate on that.
Yeah, that was really interesting. In fact, these offenders, they developed a parallel network. Like we have our people, we keep guiding them. Similarly, they have their akas who would switch in whenever there is a raid or follow-up arrest or something. They will get to know, they will discuss. Now, X person is arrested. Then they will suggest, okay, delete this, do this. And supposing they come to you, you don't talk about this, you present yourself this way. So there was a parallel tutorial class going on technology, on modus operandi of NCB, how to dodge them. That was really interesting.
So my last and final question. It was extremely difficult, as you were sharing to Anand, that a lot of these people who were involved were young children. They fell for the trap because of a disturbed childhood, or there was a trend that you guys found. As the DGs, what would be your message to the society? And if you could talk a little bit about the trend so that probably we could save some of our children in the future.
So this is really a disturbing trend, rather alarming trend, in which educated youth who is tech savvy, who can be of a lot of value to the nation, they are falling in the trap of drugs. And alarming part is that family is not aware. Parents do not know the books and stationery which the child has ordered actually conceal some drug. So parents need to be very aware, watchful and vigilant. This is one. Please talk to your children. Have communication. Many of them had disturbed childhood. They were subjected to some abuse. They went into depression. They fell in bad company, and probably the monitoring at the level of parent was missing. That is why they got promoted into this drug business and drug trade. So my appeal to parents and society would be spend more time with your child, and somehow if he falls into some bad company, if you come across, please share the information with drug law enforcement agencies. We'll help you rehabilitating your child and taking action against the offender.
Thank you for speaking, sir. So that was an extremely pertinent point that while the NCB continues its war against drug, it's also important for the families to ensure they keep monitoring so that probably our children can also be saved in future. With video journalist Anup, this is Shreya Chatterjee for India Today.